Okay. Alright, we get it. You're amazing. We get it. You're amazing. Get it. It's gonna be a video about motherfucking, mother trucking, mother clucking, mother dunking, mother ducking, mother chucking. Dare I say it, mother sucking. Pause no homo. It's gonna be about mother clucking. Mercury in Libra. Squaring Pluto in Capricorn. Late degrees, Pluto in Capricorn. Late degrees, Pluto cap. 29 degrees, Pluto cap. Forgot what degrees Mercury is probably like, I think late decon for Mercury. But yeah, this is gonna be alright. It's Mercury in Libra, and then Pluto's is in Capricorn. I want to say it just went direct recently or some shit, right? So this is going to be a square as far as our thought process, our way of thinking and communicating and relating and exchanging ideas and initiating conversations. It's a lot of shit, a lot of points. Us trying to relate because the North Node is in Aries. So us relating our individuality that we've kind of, that we're reaping what we sowed as far as the past 6 months. Aries to Virgo, now it's Libra season, the harvest time. You know, gathering, collecting, exchanging goods, you know, kind of seeing what you were able to produce as far as the spring summer transitions and shit. It's a lot. So this is like us seeing like, all right, how can I take my individuality right now and relate that to, you know, external person, place, or thing, or at least with yourself, as far as, you know, you might have a business or something. Let's just talk about business, because that's the square, right? Pluto and Capricorn. So, all right, square between our way of, you know, going about relationships and shit, and then, or even business matters, or partnerships, or any type of duo aspects when it comes to planning or scheduling, because Libra's ruled by Saturn. Your love matters, whatever it is that you kind of are tied in, you could say, on a one-on-one aspect, or even just in a group setting to some degree. A lot of people got family and shit, wives and husbands, so people are cuffed already in a lot of those situations if they got kids and shit, things of that nature. So a lot of people are trying to balance time, bills, who's buying what kind of food, who's paying for what vacation trip, or who needs to get another job, or who's fucking on who's cheating, all those good dynamics, right? And we just going through these new times and shit. So a lot of what we're thinking about right now is squaring Pluto in Capricorn, which is us. Up until this point, we should be kind of in the ballpark of knowing what to do. Otherwise, you're gonna be on the opposite end of the Pluto energy, which you don't want to be on. You want to make sure you've made healthy transformations and things of that nature, as far as your business, how you go about conducting business, your status, how you want to be seen, as far as your career, or, you know, what you're known for, or just your ability to stand on business. What are you standing for in your own life? What are you, you know what I'm saying? What kind of foundation have you laid for yourself? What kind of goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your, you know what I'm saying? What are you firm on? And what are you blueprinting? Where, as far as like, what kind of architecture, building, you know what I'm saying? What kind of business are you creating? You know what I mean? So that's like a square. Now it's kind of like you can see whether like what you've been shaping out or crafting out, or what area, as far as the areas you might have needed to take power and control about. That's Pluto. And these are not like these are not planets. Like these are like currents or cycles, you could say. So the more further out distant cycles and shit, that would be like Pluto, Jupiter, Neptune. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'll go Pluto, Neptune, Jupiter if we want to talk about from the most furthest inward. And those cycles, based upon those currents and those kind of, this is some esoteric shit. This is some real spiritual shit, mental shit first. Like, we're not talking about physical things on it, like, so much. I mean, you watch my videos or other people that are like-minded and stuff, to Dolo the Pilot Man, or the, you know what I'm saying, or I'm not gonna name people, but we're not talking about physical, like there's some actual Pluto out there that you could Elon Musk get in a rocket ship. And so it's a lot of things undergoing the Pluto and Capricorn right now. Transforming status, business, just business as a whole, like for everybody. It got transformed. Status, the structuring, you know what I mean, the infrastructure and the structure and the actual the mapping out, or like, you know what I'm saying, if you imagine like some architect kind of thoughts or position, right? And then you imagine looking at the world like somebody had to architect and blueprint all this out at one point. The current, what we're using at the moment is outdated, some outdated shit. It only went so far. Now we're in a time where we got to completely, just for everybody, you know what I'm saying, we got to completely come up with another, you know what I'm saying, like another layer that we're going to add on to this. It's not about necessarily getting rid of shit. It's just about, we got to change our approach or change our way of looking at these things, and then that'll give us more of a lighter attitude or perspective, or you know, transition, or, you know, put you in a lighter state of being in this new wave and shit, instead of being in the old, outdated, heavy, you know, shit that's dying out. You know what I mean? Keep holding on to that, you're just gonna like put yourself back. Everybody undergoing the having to transform, learn how to take power and control over their own business matters and shit. How you, or at least, you know, how you conduct business, how you cooperate your business. Because everybody's a cooperation. Like, you yourself got to cooperate with yourself each day. You got a whole body, you got a whole system. So when you look at a business, just for example, right? When you look at a business, for example, like Walmart, it's not just one person in there making the store run each day. No, you got different staff members and shit, different parts of the store people. You know, some people work in the auto area. You know, some people work in the bakery. You know what I'm saying? Some people work in the back in the milk. You know, they put the milk in the, you know, they put the milk on the shelf in the milk, you know, in the fridge area and stuff. You got some people in the back you don't even see because they in the back. You know, you got the truck people that pull up with the trucks and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the customer service desk and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So there's different parts of your body. Since you're an organ, you got organs. Your body has organs and shit, like lungs and a heart and skin and tissues and ligaments and organs and stuff. Good old like, you know what I'm saying? You got organs and stuff. You got feet, you got legs and stuff, you got veins and stuff. So this body that you have is a system. And since we all here having this human experience, we all kind of created a similar system in our own, with our own desires and shit. So this is why we are all here as a collective, because we kind of were dancing in a similar kind of pattern or fashion or a similar way, right? So we all like spark certain awarenesses in a certain area in certain ways and shit, or we got lost too much into our own. This is some deep shit. I'm not trying to go down that path of, explaining a bunch of shit, but ultimately everybody coming to the awareness that, how they've been conducting themselves as far as business, initiating ideas, or that square between like what ideas you need to initiate and talk about or try to relate, at least with yourself or some other person, place, or thing. Might be some new ideas and shit, or a new way of style of relating, or you might be compromising, or too much or not enough, or whatever. You might be needing to compromise and start initiating, like valuing. There's a whole bunch of Libra shit, right, that you're thinking about. And then that's like a learning, something you got to learn how to do, or something you might have already learned, or something that's going to cause some type of friction or frustration as far as having these type of ideas, or Mercury, thinking about Libra shit, like, all right, having these certain ideas, you might want to communicate or express certain things or try to relate certain ideas and shit like that. You might have a new idea and just, you might be, for just anybody out there, you might be concerned about how maybe the people around you are going to look at you, whether you should just stay what you've been doing all these years previously, or, what you're known for already currently, but you kind of know, like, everybody looking at you, like, you kind of do need to do something else and kind of come up with a new type of status, or, a new way to be seen and stuff. And this is what everybody kind of experiencing. So we all kind of looking at each other like what you finna do? What you finna do? What you finna do? And then that could play out negatively. You know what I mean? Like, what you finna do, nigga? Hold on, what you finna do? Hold on, nigga. What, nigga? What you say? You finna do what? What you finna do? So it could be a whole lot of that, or it could be the positive, like you lead by example. And people were like questioning you, like in a good manner, like, what you finna do today? You know what I'm saying? They want to know what you finna do, because maybe they can learn some shit, like, from you having a certain type of attitude or presence or shit, or how you go about this type of learning 90-degree angle type of shit. How you go about building your one-two-ness in this context. You might be able to show people the positive, the higher octave angle of it, like. Yeah, like, they might be like, okay, what you finna do today? You might actually get some new, what I'm saying? People might come up to you. You might get some new dates or something. You might get new friends, or new love matters and stuff. People that are attracted to you, and they want to, like, what you finna do today? How about I take you? How about we go to Chipotle or something? Let's go. I'll take you out to Chipotle. What you know what I'm saying? What you finna do today? You with me today? Yeah, that type of shit. Like, because they just want you around or something, you know what I mean? So they can figure out, like, well, how is this motherfucker so goddamn? So yeah, that's how that might play out and shit. Mercury in Libra, square Pluto and Capricorn. You know what I mean? Don't let Pluto transform your status for you. Don't let Pluto take power and control. You do not want to let Pluto take power and control. So, like, a possibility in that aspect